Just get you like juice, please. Yeah, something. Yeah. Just take this off. This is pointless. Hey, what's going on, guys? Huh? Nah, I thought I drank this. I didn't drink it. All right. Huh? Nah, it's okay. Yo, can you guys see me? Is everything good now? Let's see what's going on. Hey, what's going on, guys? I can't see you guys. Are you guys there? Okay, cool. It says everything's good here. So, what's up, guys? Welcome to the official 100K Q&A, live Q&A. Man, we got here really fast, didn't we? I gotta say, I want to thank everybody who subscribed to the channel. I want to thank everybody who played a part. Every time you liked the video, every time you've shown interest in the content, whether you're interested in languages or any other content I post on this page, I really want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. It means so much. And today's Q&A, I'm really going to go really in detail with all the questions you guys been wondering and asking. I'm going to get really, really nitty gritty, what you need to do, how to learn a language. So sit back, relax, get a pen, paper, whatever you need. I'm going to show you how you yourself can learn a foreign language and master it to the point where you can sound near fluency. Can you sound near native? Okay, and all this I will show you. I will talk about today in today's live. I will give you the resources, everything of that nature. But I just need to know before I continue if anybody can hear me. It's because I'm not seeing anything in the chat room. I'm not seeing anything in the chat room. I want to make sure that you guys are here and ready to take notes and just ready to vibe out with me for a little bit. I had my camera, yo, let me tell you something. I bought a big camera. I have everything set up, this whole streaming rig set up right here, and I can't even get this thing to work. Like, so I'm just gonna hire an editor and do all that stuff. I belong in front of the camera, not behind the camera. I can't see anybody though. Okay, I don't know why I can't see it. Maybe it's a setting that I have. But I remember the first time when I just went live just now, people were able to send messages, and I was able to see what they sent and everything like that. I don't know why I can't see it now. Yeah, so I don't know why I can see it, but let me not hold you guys up. I'm gonna get straight into the nitty gritty, answering you guys' questions. So if you may not know, the other day I made a community post on the community page saying I'm going live on June 1st, and to leave your questions down below. And a lot of you guys took that opportunity to write me questions that you guys want to know about language learning, about myself, anything and everything. Okay, nothing's off limits. So, well, something's off limits. You know what I'm saying? It's at my discretion, of course, but I'm gonna go ahead and go into my phone and just read your questions and start answering them one by one. All right. Like I said, guys, I plan on going into real detail. This is not like a rush through thing. I got some time here. Hopefully, it could be maybe at least try to keep it an hour long. And I'm gonna break down every single thing you need to know to learn a foreign language, so you could do what I do, interact with people, connect with people. And I gotta be honest with you, man. The world is a much better place when you can speak someone else's language. Much better place. You can make friends all around the world. You can you feel like you belong everywhere when you can speak native language. So this is what I want to impart with you guys. I want you guys to be able to go out there and give you guys some tips and tools so how you yourself can learn a foreign language. So I'm going to go into my notes, and I have kind of like an outline of the things that I want to discuss today on today's live. I have like an outline of things I want to discuss. Great. iPad's at 1%. Oh my gosh. Give me 1 second, guys. This is 100, so I don't need to charge this anymore. All right, so I got things. I listed things I want to, of course. I don't know why I can't see anybody. I don't know if you guys. I can't see anybody's. I can't see anybody's in the live chat. I don't know why I can't see anybody's comments and stuff. But all right. So before I get into the questions, guys, I want to basically outline what I want this live Q&A, the points I want to discuss about. Okay. First of all, I want to discuss my intentions for the channel regarding content creation and monetization efforts. Okay. So when I made this YouTube channel, guys, I really had it on my mind to not charge any type of course or some type of service like that. Like, I literally want to be able to give back and inspire people and not have to charge you guys for it. Okay. And in order for this business model to work, it strongly relies upon the viewers to be able to engage with the content. Okay. I need you guys to like, subscribe, notification bell, and leave a comment every single time, because I really want to create this YouTube channel to just be able to be a valuable source of information, like with languages, with financial stuff, a lot of different things. I want to be able to just give you guys and give, and I don't want to charge you guys. Like, I know, no shade to everybody else, but I know everybody has a language course. Somebody has a language course. Somebody has this, has that. I don't want to do any of that. Okay, I don't want to do nothing like that. So I want to make the intentions clear with my channel. I do not want to charge anybody for any type of course or something like that. The most I would allow you guys to do is to make a donation. If you're moved, or you feel like the channel impacts you in such a way that you've learned a lot and you've gained something from the channel, then I have a link where you can donate. But I don't want to charge anything for a course. So I want to be able to give you guys a lot of my time and give you guys really good content. Okay. So yeah, in order for this business model to work, like I said, it has to keep the guys. I want to go to the businesses. Okay. My intentions with this channel is to get engagement high, leverage my engagement with business to business. I want to work with big businesses. So I need you guys to help me out. If you enjoy the channel, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, comment. That's all I'm asking. And I can basically take that information, take my analytics, head over to big business and say, hey, look, this is my audience. We're tightly engaged. We're a tight knit family. Listen, if you want to work with me, this is what you have to bring to the table. That way, you guys don't have to pay anything. You let the big boys pay whatever they can. Their pockets is real deep. That's always my philosophy. Their pockets is way deeper than yours can be. So just help me out with that. Now, a lot of you guys have been also asking about Patreon. Like, you guys is asking me, will I create a Patreon? Will I dabble with the idea of creating a Patreon? And the answer to that is, it depends. Like I said, I don't really want to charge you guys anything, like, because I feel like Patreon is a form of basically, selling some type of course or something like that, which I'm open to a Patreon, but it depends what you guys want. Like, a lot of you guys want me to actually teach you Chinese. You guys want me to teach you how to speak Mandarin, and I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie, that's not really kind of like my thing. I'm more of like a guiding light. You get me? Like, I want to guide you guys and show you guys the way so you can do it yourself. Because it's not going to be easy, as you guys know. Learning a language is not easy, but you got to remember why you started. So when it comes to me starting a Patreon, you guys have to let me know in the comment section below from this live. What I wish I could see you guys. I don't know why I can't see you guys stuff. This is just insane. But you guys have to let me know what type of services would you guys want to see on the Patreon. Okay, and we might be able to do something like that. And yeah, that's basically what I need to know. Is like, what do you guys want on the Patreon? Why do you guys say Patreon? And I'm guessing it's for teaching you languages, but just like, it just doesn't feel right to me. I don't, because just like, I'm completely self-taught. Okay, I'm completely self-taught. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I need you guys to understand this. Like, there's a difference. Okay, there's a difference between being formally educated in something and then being completely self-taught and really throwing yourself out there in the wild and basically learning a language from scratch. Okay, I'm very proud of that, and I want to show you guys how you yourself can do that. Okay, and this is what makes me very qualified to teach you guys and to show you guys the way, because a lot of people, no shade, as long as you speak the language, who cares, right? There's no type of no, I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade, but there's a big difference from someone who has been formally educated and gone through school to learn Chinese and done stuff like that. What happened? Oh, people's okay. Thank you. Oh, okay, got you. Hey, I got your comments. It's lit. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. It's deep in here. Okay, guys, I'm seeing it now. Okay. Howjo Bujina. What's up, guys? What's up? I got Chinese in here. I got everybody. Yo, y'all deep in here. Okay. All right. Now we can start answering all of y'all questions. But let's take it one by one. Okay. Now I'm in the party, guys. I see y'all. We in the party. Okay. Thanks. Big shout out to Raquel. She helped me out just now. All right. So boom. Now I can feed off y'all energy. Y'all see y'all live in this this comment section. All right. So let me talk to y'all real quick. So like I was saying, what was I saying? I was talking about. Okay. There's a big difference. All right. It's a big difference. Not a lot of people could do what I do. Not a lot of people did what I did. There's not a lot of people going around here saying that they taught themselves. There is people, and they probably don't have a YouTube, but there's not many other people that can say that they taught themselves from scratch. Didn't know anything. I have no affiliation. I see people in the comment section. Oh, he looks Chinese. He looks Asian. I know my eyes is but I'm not. I'm of Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean descent, Puerto Rican, Trinidadian, Barbados. I have no affiliation. Before I learned my Mandarin, I had no affiliation with Asian culture or Chinese people. I barely had any Asian friends, and that changed as long as after I learned Mandarin. So I have no affiliation, but I taught myself from scratch, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it yourself. It's a different type of breed, man. It's a different type of breed when you can say you taught yourself something. Okay, you have a bit of a puff about you. Stick your chest out a little bit more. You have a higher self-esteem when you could say you taught yourself a skill set from scratch and nobody else taught you. So this is what I want to show you guys how to do. Okay. So yeah, and you know how we do this. You guys, like I said, I was inspired by Moses. Rest in peace, Moses, who passed away. Moses is great candidate, but like I said, even Moses, my man Moses, rest in peace. I've never seen nobody do it as crazy as Moses did. But Moses, even him, his ex-wife was Taiwanese. He went to school. I know Moses' story. Like I'm trying to say, like I would binge watch Moses stuff. I'm sure a lot of you guys did as well. But Moses went to school for it. Moses went to school for it. His ex-wife was Taiwanese. You get what I mean? Like this, I show him. If you know a YouTuber that's self-taught in a language and completely self-taught, let me know. So that's a point I want to make out here. So this is the reason why I say this is not basically to show off, but it's to impress upon you that I'm a average layman at best. I'm a regular guy. If I can do it, you can do it too. All right. It takes hard work. It takes dedication. I didn't have any type of affiliation with it. I didn't have any type of schooling, but I just basically threw myself out there and I wanted to learn the language. I wanted to dive into Mandarin, Chinese, and I wanted to learn. And that's what I basically did. And I threw myself out there, and that's how I learned. So if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm the best person to show you how to do it because unlike everybody else, I haven't received any form of education for it. Now, the last thing I want to outline is basically the learning resources for what I learned, how I learned Mandarin, okay? So basically how I learned Mandarin Chinese is basically I use resources such as Hello Talk. Okay, Hello Talk. All the links I'll put in it. Come back to this video and then let's say like a day you'll see all the links in the description, okay? I'm just hang on with me for a little bit because I'm trying to move these things along smoothly. Hello Talk. If you don't know what Hello Talk is basically basically like an online chat forum, okay? I basically just would chat with people from scratch. Didn't know anything. I would just talk with people because at the root of language and language and communication is people. So that I eliminate all the noise. I don't want textbooks. I don't want none of that stuff. Get me people. Get me in front of people. I'll eventually figure out what they're saying. I'll eventually be able to communicate. I read this book one time, a long time ago. There was a saying in this book that said, any man can learn another man's language if he could shut up long enough to listen. And I think it's so true. Like if you could just shut up long enough to listen to the next person, you'll eventually pick up what they're trying to communicate with you. So, yeah, basically, Hello Talk is a chat room platform that I use to engage with other native speakers. They basically try to connect you with someone that's interested in learning your native language. So I'm trying to learn Mandarin. They're trying to learn English. Okay, let's be friends. Let's talk. That's basically how it went. It's a really good resource, and I strongly recommend you guys use it because when you're trying to learn a language, the one thing you need is people. You need resources. You need to be able to talk to someone else. So I strongly encourage you guys to check out Hello Talk. Like I said, all links will be put in the description of this live. Okay. Another great tool is called italki. Now italki, a lot of these resources you probably heard from other language YouTubers, but italki is basically another valuable resource which allows you to connect with other native speakers or native teachers in that language. And this is more so like a tutoring or teacher platform where you can actually connect with licensed teachers or tutors who have a lot of experience. And this isn't free. Hello Talk has the option to be free, and it also has the option to pay for it to get, to unlock certain perks and certain advantages. But basically, these resources are very valuable. italki will allow you to connect with a teacher or a tutor that's a native speaker in the language that you're trying to learn, and it's extremely valuable as well. Back when I used to talk with Moses a lot, he used to encourage. He used to say, "Frankie, man, you gotta get on this italki. Get on this italki." I was like, "Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it?" He was like, "Yes, man, get italki because it just cuts out the time." And now I'm kind of dealing with that with Arabic. Like I had time back then because I was obsessed. I wanted to learn Mandarin. I don't have so much time now. I'm a father. I'm doing a lot of different things. I just need to get the information, need to learn the stuff. So I'm actually now working with an Arabic teacher, an Egyptian Arabic teacher who's teaching me Arabic. And it's working well. When I say teaching, when you have to understand, when people say teach me, it's not when it comes to languages, that concept is so weird to teach me because somebody can't teach you a language. It's still ultimately you're still gonna have to work. You get me? You're gonna have to work your butt off to learn the material. It's not like, okay, I just don't understand it. It's all by memorization. Language is all about memorization and activating that other side of your brain that you normally don't use. So especially in Chinese, a lot of people don't notice, but you use both sides of your brain. Mandarin Chinese is the only language, to my knowledge, that activates both sides of your brain. So that's why you have to just practice. Somebody can't really teach you a language. They could give you the resources, and some people's resources are extremely valuable and get right to nitty gritty. Like I would say, Xiaoma's course, what I'm saying, free plug right here. Xiaoma's course is really good. Why? Because it gives you real life circumstances, real life events. And he takes his videos and he actually just breaks it down for you. And that's as good as it gets, folks. You just got to keep practicing. Get out there, make mistakes, the rest. So Hello Talk, online chat forum, italki, be able to connect with teachers and understand and connect with tutors in the native language. And then there's this other one. I didn't use it as much because a lot of people rave by it, so that's why I threw it in here, but I don't use it as much. It's something called Pleco, okay? Pleco, okay? Pleco. And Pleco is basically an app of, wait, is that Pleco? Oh, no. I use that a lot. Wait. I think that's my bad. I'm tripping. I think that's the dictionary. Give me 1 second, guys. Yes, I apologize. That is the dictionary. You need that. Pleco is my holy grail of communication in Mandarin because I haven't spoken Mandarin in almost like a year, like fluently, and it's been such a long time. I forgot a lot of the basic rudimentary vocabulary. You need Pleco. If you're trying to learn Mandarin Chinese, you need Pleco. Pleco. All links will be in the description. But basically, Pleco is a dictionary app that translates stuff for you, be able to find what words mean, things like that. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. You need that. That's I probably say that. I put that on the top of the list above italki, and it's up there with Hello Talk. Hello Talk and Pleco, those really only two apps that I used, honestly, besides my real world experience, like going to Chinatown every day, trying to make friends, talk to people, things like that. So that's basically it for my question, my outline that I wanted to target on the Q&A live. I'm gonna dive into you guys' questions right now, but basically, like I'm saying, guys, language learning is just all about getting roughed up out there. At least that's what my method is. Like some people can go to school, study grammar, study conjugations, study all that stuff, and as long as you get there, you get there. I'm not knocking it. As far as myself is concerned, I couldn't do it because it's not exciting enough. And you have to be able to know how you learn. Okay, there's some people that thrive in different academic settings. Some people thrive in a classroom setting. Some people thrive in learning from video. Some people thrive from real life experiences. It's just all you got to know yourself. You got to know why you start, because I promise you, learning the most difficult language in the world, Mandarin Chinese, is not easy. It's not easy at all. It is very hard. It is very difficult. And imagine working in a salon where nobody else speaks English and they only speak Mandarin Chinese, and your job is on the line. Your dignity is on the line. Yo, you got to throw everything out the window. You have to have tough skin. You think it's easy for me to take my little butt all the way to Flushing, Chinatown, and work in their environment? It's not easy. They have never let a foreigner into their to work with them, let alone a black person. I'm just being honest. I'm just keeping it real. They've never done that, but connected and it's like they're like my family. Like I love them to this day. Like just like family. Like I love them. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I call the styles there like my Shongdi. If you guys remember Rush Hour, that's brother. But we're really tight. We're really close. And so all right, guys. I ramble a lot, so I'm gonna try to stay focused on topic with the questions and everything like that. And then I'm gonna check out the live chat in a second and see what you guys been saying. I'm just gonna start answering questions one by one. Like I said, take out your notes. Make sure you're writing down. If you're serious about language learning, make sure you write down what I'm saying, because this stuff is extremely valuable. Your boy is giving you the sauce. All right, to let you know how you can learn a language yourself and be at that level, be at fluency level. All right, what am I doing now? Trying to find this. Oh, I got it. All right, so if you go back. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to find the community tab. Yo, what you guys think about that last video, though? Y'all like that? Yo, I gotta, man, listen. I know not only 1,000 of y'all were interested in my last video. Yo, you two playing games, man. Come on. I know not only out of 102,000 people that follow this channel specifically for cultural, multicultural, and Chinese Mandarin content, did not only 1,000 people watch that content. Yo, don't get me started, man. I gotta write some. I gotta knock on some doors at YouTube, because that just don't add up to me. That's not adding up. All right, let me see what we got. I'm trying to find the How about this? I know I'm gonna look it up on here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm right here with you guys. Give me 1 second. I hope you guys are enjoying and learning a lot on this live right now. I'm just trying to find the questions, the community posts. All right, let me go. Okay, let's go to community tab. Okay, I'm here. All right. Here we go. 63 comments. Here we go. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through one by one. If the questions begin to be redundant, I'm just gonna that's not added. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Keep the like this video, because this let other people. Once you like the video, YouTube starts pushing it and let other people see that, hey, Frankie's live right now. So please like the video. Get the likes up. Very important. Very important. Like I said, guys, you help me, I help you guys. I'm giving you guys all of me, trying to show you guys how to learn these languages. All I ask is just to make sure you like the video. All right, thank you. You gotta keep it at least to like they say like 50% likes. Okay, would you teach me Nahuatl? There are more than 1 million of us Mexicans that still speak this ancient language. I know some words but would like to be fluent. It's an exotic, beautiful language. Congratulations, Frankie. You carry the torch like Champ Moses before you. So appreciate that, but I do not know Nahuatl. Sorry, might learn it one day, but the tools that you could take from this live, you can learn any language. Okay, Mandarin's one of the most difficult languages in the world. If I can learn it, you can learn it too. So I'm sure you can learn your Nahuatl if you just apply what I'm saying in this live. All right. Okay, so this person asked a good question. Somebody said, "What is the most amazing experience you've had with knowing Mandarin in comparison with the other languages you know?" Okay, that's his first question. Okay, so The second question is, can you break down all the goals you have for all the languages you are learning? Is it to further your is it to further your career, or is it a hobby or some sort of personal goal without gain? And three, will this eventually become a traveling channel? Hey, will you take your languages on the road? Of course. All right. So I like this question. Thank you. Amethyst D Gem asks, okay, what is the most amazing experience you've had with knowing Mandarin in comparison with other languages you know? Okay, so one of the most amazing experiences that I've had with learning Mandarin is what you've seen already, right? Like the video with the nail salon is like that. Is that shock factor, okay? Is that like, wow, how do you know my native language? That's honestly like the most fulfilling feeling, when you can make someone feel comfortable and just like bring happiness and joy to their spirit. That's one of the most, probably those most amazing things. I think it's just that shock factor, basically. Like people's like, wow, my language. This is crazy. They don't even ever would expect it. So yeah, that would be the answer for the first question. It's just basically that shock factor. So the goals I have with language that I'm learning right now, basically, is it's just basically to be able to communicate, right? Because as you know, there's different levels of fluency. There's different levels of fluency, all right? I'm cool with just being able to just communicate and conduct business, okay? Like just basic business stuff. Because that's the level I can communicate in Mandarin, and I can communicate Mandarin fairly easy. I got to brush up on it, but I can communicate fairly easy, and then I can conduct business in it. And languages is more so like, it's like you never stop learning. You know how many characters are in the Chinese language? It's like over like 300,000, I believe, or something like that. You never stop learning. So as long as I get to the point where I'm comfortable and I can communicate, I can travel to the country, which is gonna be the next question, and be able to converse and things like that, I'm cool with it. I don't have to be some type of scholar in it. That's not really quite necessary unless you're trying to be like my boy Hassani. He's another guy. Hopefully I can get him on the channel. He actually went to school for it, and he's a translator, official translator. He's out here in New York. Shout out to Hassani. Hopefully I can get him on the channel. We've been meaning to get him on, but it's been really hectic. But he actually studies. He's an official translator. And I'm telling you, man, as you can imagine, come on, pay attention to the news, pay attention to the politics, pay attention to what's happening. Mandarin is an extremely viable skill set, marketable skill set, extremely marketable. So if you don't know which language to learn, I always say, yo, listen, man, take a look around. You need to be learning Mandarin, all right? You definitely need to be learning Mandarin, okay? And that's not trying to say any type of political views or nothing. It's just the facts. Take a look around. What's happening? China. Everything you see is China in the news. China. So I'll leave that with you guys. I'll leave that piece with you guys. All right. And the last question, she said, will this eventually become a traveling channel? So yes, Amethyst, I really would like this to become a traveling channel. I would like to travel all around, post-COVID, travel all around different countries, learn their languages. Like, I have a knack for languages, because there's a difference between being able to speak the language, and if you really pay attention to the comment section, there's a difference between to speak the language and to be able to really imitate people's mannerisms and cultures, and like mannerisms and nuances in the way they speak and the way they behave and stuff like that. If you heard and watched my other video, I said that because of my background, I have deaf parents, deaf as in hard of hearing, handicapped parents. I'm able to study people's mannerisms. I pay close attention to little things, and it's just like, I think I get by a lot just by being able to imitate people well, because honestly, and I'm sure people who speak Mandarin, really speak Mandarin, my Mandarin, guys, isn't the best. I'm the first one to say it. It's not like really like, wow. Like it's a shock factor because I'm not Chinese and I can speak it so well. But I really grab I really make a really good impression because I'm able to basically imitate the way they say the words. Like it's more so how. So this is another very valuable tip, guys. If you're learning a language, pay attention to how they're saying the words, the instances they use the words, how they're using the sentences, what are they saying, what's happening, and imitate it to the T. Like acting class, imitate it to the T. How they say it, how they use it, and just basically put the oomph behind it. Because I'm telling you now, that's like my secret sauce. The secret sauce is basically acting like I'm Chinese, like you. And they say when you learn a different language, a foreign language, you you eventually you embody a whole different personality. It's like you're not the person that you know yourself to be. I'm sure some of you guys have come across that information. When you learn a different language, you take on a totally different personality, a totally different mindset. It's like totally different, totally foreign to you. You're like, whoa, who is this person? I'm not Frankie. I'm just like, I'm Guang or something like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's write that down. That's very, very valuable information. Make sure you're imitating how they say it to the T and how they use it, especially funny stuff and just trying to be smart and have a smart mouth and stuff. Like, make sure you copy that. All right, I touched on this a little earlier. Someone asked, will you start offering language classes? So the answer to this right now is unclear, because here's my conundrum here. I do not want to charge you guys. I don't feel comfortable charging you guys. Languages is something I'm passionate about, but it's not something that I'm willing to take on as some type of career and to try to teach people and things like that. So I'm not sure. I try to incorporate like classes and stuff within the videos and those segments, but obviously the majority of the viewers are not a fan of that. They don't like that. So I have to start figuring out something else. I might be able to start a Patreon and maybe upload videos weekly to Patreon members. But like I said, I'm really here trying to be a guiding light. But like I said, if you guys get back enough feedback and let me know what you guys want, if I see enough demand for this, I might be able to offer some classes, some really small classes on Patreon weekly, and basically get you guys to conversational level like how I am. Just basically know what to say, how to say it, and I've been told I'm a really good teacher. I've tutored Chinese students learning English. Like Chinese, I have experience tutoring Chinese students online in China that's trying to learn English. So I have experience teaching people. So I can see if I can do that. But like I said, I don't want to set you guys up and say, oh, okay, I'm going to be doing this forever, because I don't think that's the case for me. Okay, what language would you want to learn but find the most difficult? So, Mandarin is arguably like the most difficult language in the world. It's like number 2 or 1 or 2 or 3, top 3 in the CIA list. I would say, me learning Arabic right now I think Arabic I think Arabic's difficult. Mandarin is difficult, but honestly, when you get to a certain point with Chinese, it's like it's not that hard. Honestly, it's actually really relatively easy than other language. Like once I haven't even gotten to the languages I really want to get into, but like with Mandarin, the grammar is extremely easy. The grammar is really, really easy. The characters, even knowing the characters, it's just like it's really easy. It's not that hard. It's just basically getting your brain used to thinking in that language. So once you get to a point where you can think in that language and identify the words and the tones, you're good. The hardest thing about Mandarin is the tones. Okay, that's the hardest part. Okay, remember that, the tone, because it's a tonal language. English is like, okay, one monotone. What's up, guys? My name's Frankie. What's going on, guys? I'm speaking monotone. You don't really talk like that, but it's basically just one tone. Whereas in Mandarin Chinese, one word can be said in 4 different ways. The same word, like this, say ma, 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 ma. So basically, it's just like I said the same word ma, right? But I just literally just said 4 different words with that one sound. If that makes any sense. So trying to remember that live while you're in speech, it takes practice. Okay, like it takes practice actually talking to people and remembering. Okay, I can't say this. I gotta say the isheng. I gotta say the first tone, because if I say like the 4th, I think if I say the 4th tone, I'm actually cursing somebody out or something like that. So you want to be able to, well, I think it's the 3rd tone, whatever. I'm not really good on the tones, remember the tones. But the point is that you want to be able to be on top of your tones. So that's for that one. Everybody's just saying thank you for the 100K. Congratulations for the 100K. I appreciate it, guys. This means a lot. Let me see what you guys are writing. Okay. Yo, you guys are lit. What's going on? Oh man, a lot of love, man. Yo, listen, man. I ain't not gonna lie, y'all. The comments y'all leave in the comment section, that low key be making me like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of be tugging at my heartstrings a little bit, because it's just my biggest thing, I want to leave a positive impact on people, guys. Like real talk, real honestly, I just want to leave this world a better place. We all gotta die. We all gonna die. Okay. I want to be able to make somebody happy, make people enjoy life. Let them see that languages is an awesome tool to bring everybody together, because it's just like, you saw the nail video. You saw how they were acting. As soon as I whip out that Mandarin, as soon as I say, 你会讲中文吗? It's just like, oh my God, yo, you can speak my language. And that is the reaction every single time. I've never had a negative reaction. So I want to impart that with you guys to really, to learn languages, because it's honestly a really cool, neat tool. Okay. So here's a good question. What is your ethnicity, and are you teaching your son all of the languages you're learning? So my ethnicity is, I am half black, Caribbean, West Indian black, Trinidad and Barbados, and I'm half Puerto Rican, Boricua. Okay, so I'm Latino and black and Latino. And my son, yes, I am speaking to my son in Mandarin. I speak to him in Mandarin. I give him certain commands, like certain things, like, okay, pick that up, or come over here, like, hola, Nicola, or like, if he start misbehaving, I reprimand him in Mandarin. So it's just like he gets used to certain commands, and that's very useful. Even if he starts traveling, he's heard certain words. It's like, okay, he knows what that means. Even though trust me, I plan on hiring tutors and teachers and getting him on that route. But even if he did not do that, if I did not do that, by the time he's a teenager, if he were to travel overseas in a Mandarin speaking environment, he would know the most important commands. He would know how to say water, shui, shui. He would know how to say water. He would know how to say stop. He would know how to say please, thank you. He would know those things because I speak to him in that quite often. When would you come to China or Greater China area? I really want to see you do some level up videos out there. What? You guys have no idea. So I plan on going to. I've been trying to go to China for the longest, man. But I want to go to China. I want to go to the mountains. I want to go to the villages. I want to go. I don't want to go to the popular areas. But I'm working on it, guys. Like I said, if we all do what we're supposed to do, you guys do what y'all supposed to do. Keep the engagement up. I'll do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna keep providing this type of content for you guys, so you guys can see it and enjoy it. So that's in the works, guys. But trust me, traveling to China, to Arabic speaking countries, all that. That's all in the works. Okay, that's definitely on the list. How old am I? I am 26. I can't believe I say that. Like I feel young. Like I really do feel young. I can't believe I'm 26. So at what age did you begin to learn different languages, and how long for each language did it take to learn? So I really only know, I know a little bit of everything, but my strongest language is obviously Mandarin Chinese, and then sign language. And as I mentioned early on in this video, is that I know sign language because my parents are hard of hearing. So that was like a first language. It's like my first language, then English, and then Chinese. And I know a little Spanish and little things like that. And I obviously plan on improving that. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is for the how many languages I know. Zach Taylor said, "What do you use on my hair?" Yo, my hair listen, man, my hair gets rough sometimes. I don't use anything, honestly. I just like water. Sometimes I put some gel. Like my hair honestly is dry most of the time. It's really mostly dry, and I try to moisturize it, keep it moisturized. I can talk about hair a lot because I used to be a barber for like 10 years. I worked in the salons, different salons. So my hair gets really dry. I know a lot about it, but I just don't really keep up with it. I'm a very simple guy. I'm honestly thinking about growing locks or something because I'm tired of dealing with my hair. Like I don't really care about it. Someone said, Havesta said, "I'm proud of you, nephew. Stand firm and follow your dream. You're an inspiration to many, and you bring a smile to my face every time I watch your videos. Keep it up." Thank you. That's why I do it, guys. I do it for stuff like that. Like comments like that, that makes my day. Like I don't need anything else. Like I just want you guys to really learn and to explore different things. Thank you so much. A lot of congratulations. Not many questions. Okay, I want to be able to speak another language fluently. What is the easiest method to use in order to accomplish my goals? Please and thank you. Very inspiring. Okay, so listen to me. Okay, this is another note that you guys need to write down. The easiest way and the surest way to get to language learning or any goal for that matter is to do it. Is to simply do it. Okay. You have to get the biggest challenges most new learners, beginners have when they're trying to learn a foreign language is that they're afraid to speak. You can't be afraid to speak. You cannot be afraid to speak. I've made a fool of myself, but that's just my personality in general. I understand everybody has a different personality, and some people are more timid, some people are more reserved. I'm more of like a I'm an introvert. Yes, you guys. I'm an introvert. I like to be alone, but I'm a people's person. I can talk to people. You know, I wasn't always this way, but I've developed that skill over the years. So you just have to basically just go out there and talk to people. Let's just talk to them. Say, hey, how do you say? Let's say you meet somebody with a strong accent. Say, hey, I like that accent. Where are you from? They say, oh, I'm from Indonesia or something like that. And you say, okay, oh, Indonesia, that's nice. How do I say hello in Indonesian? And they teach you, you know, and then that's how you learn. You just remember it, and you gather things like that. You gather little things, and if you want to get more serious, you get material. But at the end of the day, the material means nothing if you don't go out there and practice. You have to go out there and practice and talk to people. Actually talk to people. That's how you're gonna actually learn it. So take it from me first, guys. Like I said, no schooling, no nothing like that. From zero to the level of Mandarin that I speak now, all from going out there, making a fool of myself, getting laughed at, blah 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 blah. But I tell you what, I can speak Mandarin now. So you gotta go through that phase. Everybody does. So I hope that helps you guys. You have to get out there and actually talk the language, speak the language. Okay, what are effective ways to learn Mandarin if you don't necessarily have access to a Chinese community or friends that are of Asian nationality to immerse yourself in the language, such as a barbershop, especially for the sake of time? It seems you learned Mandarin in a year so quickly because you had that resource available to you. Also, congratulations, you are a big motivation. All right, that was asked by Blessed. Okay, so here's the thing, right? What you can do is basically what I did in the beginning. Okay, you could get online. Like that's not really a excuse. Honestly, quite honestly, like you have to. The internet is extremely resourceful. It's extremely plentiful as the amount of people you can meet, the information you can come across. Like you have to get on those chat rooms and talk to people. And like I shared earlier, iTalk is a great way. I will have the link. You guys can save $10 off on your italki when you sign up, when you click the link. italki, talk to a native speaker in italki. Hello Talk, talk to somebody on Hello Talk. You can't use that excuse. Now, if you're like myself, okay, a lot of people don't realize it, but I have ADHD. Okay, I have a learning impediment. So it's like I can't sit behind a computer. Like that is extremely boring for me. If you guys don't know, it's like people who have ADHD, they basically lack the dopamine, and they need that something to excite them all the time. And they also suffer from memory loss, short-term memory loss. But so with those type of setbacks that I had, I knew like I can't sit in a book. I can't sit inside. Like I gotta meet people. I gotta talk to people. So luckily for myself, I live in New York City, which is arguably like it's probably like the second China, you know what I mean? Besides California, of course, but it's like second China outside of China. Like there's so many Mandarin speakers in New York, in such a densely populated city. I can just, I hear Mandarin every day. Literally every day. If I'm walking through the city, and there's not one day I don't hear Mandarin. So I took that opportunity to travel to Chinatown and force myself. I said, no, Frankie, you're not gonna give this up. You're not gonna give up. You're gonna take your ass, go to Chinatown, and you're gonna learn how to speak Mandarin that way. And that's what I did. And I just like it was completely foreign. It was completely outside of my comfort zone. But I knew that it was the only way. With my setbacks, it was no other way I was gonna learn how to speak it if I didn't do that. So that's why I did that, and that's how we got here today. So basically, online, online, online. And honestly, there's Chinese people everywhere. Like there's Chinese people everywhere. So I'm not kind of buying that narrative. Like you can find Chinese people everywhere. So you gotta kind of get out there and just do your research and find people and communicate with them. How many languages will I teach my son? He has to know at least the ones I know. At least the ones I know. Right now, it's not many. Just sign language, Mandarin, and Spanish. Obviously, he speaks Spanish, and then he's probably gonna know more than me because he's starting out earlier than me. I started out like 18, 19. He's starting out like 2 years old. So okay. Serious question. Do you support Cali to leave the union? Why? What? I don't understand. I don't understand that question. I don't know how does that pertain to language learning. So sorry about that. There is no COVID. In which country you want to go to that place? Okay. Well, once COVID is over with, I have plans to do a lot of traveling, man. Like, I want to go to obviously China, a lot of places. Actually, I want to go to all the countries in the world. Inshallah, if that's ever able to happen, I would like to travel, go to many different countries. So all over the world. Um, how can I improve my Mandarin? You just gotta talk. I'm gonna take a little break here and see what you guys are writing in the comment sections because I want to be able to keep in touch with you guys. First thing I see, he should really do a DNA test. Could have some Asian guys. I am not Asian. Why is it so hard? Yo, why is it so hard to believe that I'm not Asian? Like, I am not Asian. I mean, if you want to, okay, if you want to use that, it played no influence in the way I learned Mandarin. Like, it had no type of influence. If somewhere down my ancestry I have some type of Asian bloodline in me, it doesn't have nothing to do with me being able to speak Mandarin. Okay, what level can you reach in 1 year if you study hard for 6 to 8 hours every day and have the Mamba mentality? Is it B2, maybe C1? Okay, Foreign Takeover, thank you for the donations. Listen, priority messaging, priority answers are for people who donate. Okay, see, like that? That's how you treat people. You want your question answered, give a small donation. So to answer your question, I learned how to speak the bulk of my Mandarin in 1 year. Okay, 1 year is the time frame that it took for me to get to the level I'm at. I'm not sure how does that correlate over into academics, like as far as like ratings, like B2 or C1. I don't know. But like I said, because from someone that's completely self-taught, I never really went by any type of those guidelines. But if you're impressed by the level I speak at, I did it in like just under a year. So if I can do it, like I said, you can do it too. Okay. Okay, so I hope that answered your questions, Foreign Takeover. Like I said, I study like that 6 to 8 hours every day and being immersed in the languages. Um, what's up, guys? Let me see any questions. What's my favorite language? I would say, I don't know. Like, I like the way a lot of languages sound. Like, Korean sounds pretty cool. Japanese sound cool. I want to learn some African languages. I want to learn Creole. Sonic said, 你的中文说的不错，说的不错，我也喜欢，我也喜欢看你的视频。加油, Frankie. Hey, thanks, Sonic. That's what's up, man. Oh, another thing, I can also read Mandarin. Okay, listen, yo. Y'all understand? Like, I'm different. Like, please understand, I'm different. Okay. Yep. So I pretty much got. So, do you have any tips on how to improve listening comprehension? This is extremely listening. I struggled with listening a lot. Okay, so for listening, you basically have to listen to it over and over again. Listen to it over and over again. What you can do is watch videos on YouTube, and you can also slow down the speed. Okay, slow down the speed and also look at the subtitles. If you do that on YouTube, that should definitely improve your listening. Make sure you listen to it slow first. Take everything slow. Ni mama lie. Just listen to it very slow. Mama lie just means very slowly. Like, take your time. Listen to it very slowly over and over and over again, and then you slowly increase the speed, and then eventually you can listen to it in normal speed and even faster. But listening, oh my gosh, that is a pain in the butt, because you know why? There's so many different dialects in Mandarin, and everybody has a very strong accent depending on which area of China you come from. So because I was in a salon people from the salon came from so many different regions of China, that actually helped my listening a lot. I was able to understand people from the northern part, the southern part, and they pronounce words differently. So like I said, Chinese it's not easy, but just stick with it. Expose yourself to different resources. Listen to people who speak from Taiwan. Listen to people who come from Dongbei, which is going to be the northern part of China. Listen to people who come from the southern part of China. Listen to Cantonese people who speak native speakers of Cantonese, who speak Mandarin, because they pronounce words a lot different. Like, you got to be able to hear the different variations and how they pronounce the words. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps as well. Am I still barbering? If so, did you learn Chinese? Did Chinese affect your clientele? No. So I haven't been. I'm not a barber. I haven't been a barber in a long time. Like I haven't been barbering in a long time. It's just a skill set I keep in my back pocket. I only cut my own hair, and like if it came down to it, it's a skill set I can flex if someone needed a haircut. I don't. I'm not a barber anymore. Um, So I'm learning Arabic right now. I don't want to like claim any religion or stuff like that. People ask me I'm Muslim. I'm learning Arabic right now. I think Islam is beautiful, and I'm learning about it. Okay, I'm learning about it. So just learning about different things, guys. How long did it take to learn Chinese Cantonese? Uh, Again, under a year, maybe 8 months, 8 months, 8 9 months. I was at that level where I can speak, you know, quite fluently. Yeah, mashallah. I'm learning, guys. Islam is beautiful. Islam is beautiful. Arabic in itself is beautiful. I'm learning, and I'm just trying to learn. I'm just learning, guys. Just bear with me. I'm learning. Um, I'm trying to travel channel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yep. So how long have you been on here? Okay, yo, we got 10 minutes. Yo, that flew by so fast. Okay, so let me just see if I can get more questions. I feel like I answered a lot of people's questions. The most important one, right? Like when it comes in regard to languages and how to learn it and how you approach it. Like I said, guys, you got to get yourself out there. I gave you guys the resources. There will be in the link in the description of the resources I talked about in this video, which is going to be the iTalki, Hello Talk, Playco, all that's gonna be in the description area. But that's the most important part. I'm gonna see if I can find any other question that you guys really want to. That's really different because it's pretty much redundant. The questions. Okay, this is an interesting one. So okay, so my ask, what got you into forex? How long has it been since you started? So I picked up the forex trading skill set. Um, Honestly, as I was transitioning out of the salon, so it's probably like about like it's almost like the beginning of 2020. The beginning of 2020 is when I started learning about trading and forex, and I love it. I love it. So you know what I'm saying, it's the next best thing, guys. And for those who don't know what forex is, you guys probably have been getting the wrong information. Forex is not a scam. You got usually these marketing teas that try to sell you guys some type of thing. Forex is basically the largest market in the world. It is the foreign exchange. It stands for the foreign exchange market, and this is the market that big banks, big institutions, countries, whenever they're trying to make imports or exports, or they're doing trade deals across country, they use the foreign exchange market. So basically, if you want to buy something from China, or if you want China to import things from us, things of that nature, we basically have they need to use the foreign exchange market because they have different countries. They have different currencies. China, they have the renminbi, and we have the U.S. dollar. So I was gonna create more content on forex and how to do stuff like that. I'm still like I said, I'm just still trying to feel this out. Like it's hard because like I like to do so many different things. Like I sing, I act. I like to write. I like to do a lot of things, languages. So it's just like it's hard to find. It's like people with my personality, it's kind of hard to figure out what type of channel to create because I like to do it all. So I'm still trying to figure out how to kind of get everything in there. But yeah. So yeah, I love trading. I love the forex market, and I think I answered all the questions. Pretty much everybody has a question. So just look to see now. Pretty much answered all the questions, guys. Um, so do you get more job opportunities since you can speak more than one language? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like your resume or anything says you speak a foreign language, especially if you speak Mandarin, they're not even gonna bat their eyes. They're not even gonna think twice. Come on, it's that simple. Come on. Like I said, pay attention to the news. See what's happening. It's deep. It's more. It has. It's a lot more than just being a cool. You speak a language. When you have a language in your tool belt, such as Chinese, trust me, doors fly open for you. So it's much deeper than just being able. Oh, you speak Mandarin. Like, trust me, it gets way deeper than that. Okay, do you know how to read in Chinese? If so, how did you learn it? Yes, I do. I learned to read Chinese just by doing it, like the chat rooms, the online chat rooms. Hello Talk is a good one for that. But before Hello Talk, there was something called Rosetta Stone chat room, and I would talk to people in the Rosetta Stone chat rooms, and it was just using pinging, and I was using the characters. You got to start out using the pinging. Pinging is basically the phonetic sounds of a character. So, for example, if you guys remember, if you go scroll up, somebody wrote me in Chinese. I think his name was Sonic, right? So Sonic first said ni. Ni is the first character was ni. That means you. So phonetically, if you write the English letters to that, it would be N-I, and it will have the accent mark on the top. You have to start with that. That's how you start learning Mandarin, how to read and write a Mandarin. You start with the phonetic words. It's called pinyin. And then after you learn pinyin, you get comfortable with it. You just start associating the pinyin with the actual character. You just remember it, like you just memorize it. So I know the character of Ni. Like if I see any Chinese characters, like I know what they mean because I just been looking at it constantly, working with people. Like my boss would write to me on Weixin, on WeChat. She would just write to me in Mandarin, and I had to be able to respond to her because it has to do with stuff at work. So just be able to practice it, man. Frankie, have you read the book called They Came Before Christopher Columbus? No, I have not, but I'm always interested in learning about new stuff and reading new books. Um, yep. Yo, much love. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I have a call with thank you, Shao Spence Naz. I'm trying, man. I have a talk with YouTube, man. I'm not digging this new algorithm. This new algorithm, you know, what's been happening to my content, man. I just can't believe only 1,000 people. They're gonna tell me only 1,000 people engage with my last video. Kidding me? I talked to you guys about crystals, shuijing. Like you guys don't want that? Like what you guys want to see? Like tell me what y'all want to see. Like a lot of you guys probably wasn't even shown the content. That's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. Um, so guys, I'm kind of gonna conclude this video, this live call. Listen, we just getting started, baby. It's 100K. Let's go. 100K. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody that talks, that gives support, that shares with me how they feel about my content, and it's very positive. I love it. I have so many plans in store for you guys. Stay tuned because I'm going to be soon creating content with Arabic. Okay, I'm currently learning Arabic, and you guys will see content with Arabic in it. But like I said, we're just getting started. We're going straight to the top. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Love and peace. See you guys next time. 再见. Bye bye.